congratulations. The Washington Wizards officially, as of this game, are headed to the playoffs.
Yeah. This is something that we've been wanting to do since the beginning of the season, and to finally get there is an achievement, but we're looking to go further.
I don't talk about the fan base tonight cheering you guys on. This was one of the better defensive games. You guys made defensive stops at key points of this game, especially you getting back in the transition game.
First half, we had a couple of lapses there. We went to the drawing boards, and we pretty much just willed our way. Defensively, getting back in transition was a key thing, and limiting them to one shot.
Having John Wall back is special.
Definitely.
Well, I thought we might get a little more from Otto there. Definitely.
Hey, he said it all.
Yeah, but we talk about Bradley Beal and John Wall making his job easier, but when you have a guy like Otto Porter who's the glue, that what he means to the team is insinuated that much more when a guy like Wall comes back.
No doubt about it.
I have to apologize to Glenn Consor, otherwise I will be getting a text message. But that was Glenn Consor, not Chris Miller. I can tell the difference between the two guys. So we saw the East standings there. You see where the Wizards are, and listen, it's fluid. They could move. Now, with John Wall back, they're going to take their time, right, Jarvis, with getting him fully acclimated here. But with the experience that he has in this group with playing in the playoffs, especially last year, how dangerous of a threat are they?
I think they're very dangerous. Like I say, he makes their job easier. And, the only team that I don't like anybody in the East matching up with is Cleveland. But if you look at every other team, I think Washington has a very good chance to advance because of the matchups and what Wall brings to the table when he can bring out the skills of a Bradley Beal. And I just talked about Otto Porter, the things that he brings to the table. I think they're dangerous as anyone.
I do too. I'm looking for breakthroughs this postseason. Two teams I want to see breakthrough, and they've kind of been knocking at the door: the Raptors and the Wizards. I'd love to see those two make a deep run.
Yeah, the Wizards are a team that have in terms of the total roster, the 8th most playoff experience in terms of games played in the playoff. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, let's look at what John Wall did for you here today. Break it down for us what you saw.
More than anything, you forget what a great athlete John is, how fast, how blazingly fast this man is. He pulls guys to him. All eyes are on John Wall when he has the basketball. But he's held this ball to the last possible second, and then look, wham, just fires a bullet. No closeouts fast enough to get out to that shot. He got Bradley Beal, a layup for Bradley Beal in the corner. Again, draw. Oh, you're not going to guard me? I'm going to back up. I'm going to shoot it. He can shoot it better now, but look, don't give up on the play. Everybody just sort of jogging into position. Oh, layup cross court again to his boy, Bradley Beal.
And that's like a layup.
It's a layup. I'm telling you. And you know this. You better put some pressure on him. Don't let him just stand out there and pick people apart, because these guys know how to pick. They know how to move without the ball. And look, that's just a simple flare. Bucket.
Taking candy.
Bucket is taking candy. You're exactly right, Jarvis.
The thing that I like about when you look at John Wall and him being able to come back, you know how hard it is, Rex. You know this. Like to be out 2 months, and then come back and your first game is, playoffs on the line. Yeah. So, for me, obviously he did the rehab to get back on the floor and be healthy. But for me, it's like the mental approach that he took towards his rehab to come back. And because it's hard going through the motions, because we all been there. It's hard going through the motions.
But there's also pressure on him too, right?
Absolutely.
Now listen, while the Wizards had been struggling the last couple of weeks without him, there was all this talk of, wow, they're able to share the ball without one of the great assist men in our game today.
Pressure, yes.
There's pressure on him to come back and do that today.
There is, but for guys as good as John Wall, I've found those guys don't think about pressure. I mean, he's a guy, it's pride. You always want to, you don't want to disappoint people. But him coming back today, just seeing, that's what he does. John Wall's not thinking about anything but getting you when he's out there.
Yeah, I mean, he makes sure himself was physically and mentally ready to come back and come into a pressure situation like this and not only perform, but perform like the John Wall we've always seen.
He played 33 minutes today. I think in the second half we saw maybe just a little fatigue, had 2 straight turnovers, but that's to be expected. I was really impressed and pleased with what I saw from John today.
All right, so you got John Wall back today. Again, he won't play tomorrow in Chicago.
It's a good move.
See him back against Houston coming up on Tuesday night.